Hello, everyone. Welcome once again. We're going live and we're going to answer all of your questions. So I went live earlier, but I'm repeating the live so for you to be able to hear me well. So let me know if you're here with me together today. And also, if you have any questions related to yesterday's masterclass or to the upcoming Fully Booked Translator Formula, let me know in the chat. So it's for you to be able to get access to all of your questions. So we're live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and actually YouTube. So let me know if you can hear me well. The sound, the picture is okay. Okay, let's see that. Having trouble streaming. Okay, so I see that we're live. So I don't know if you can hear me well. Let me know in the chat. And let's start with the presentation because I have some slides here for you. I've gathered also your most common questions. So I would love to answer them. And also, let me see also on LinkedIn that everything is okay. Perfect. Yes, we're live. Hello, everyone. Hello, all. Hello. Okay, so I see that we're live. So I don't know if you can hear me well. Let me know in the chat. Okay, you can drop your questions in the chat. And of course, you can always send us an email at info@vmentoring.com. info@vmentoring.com. Or privately through Messenger if we're connected on LinkedIn or on Facebook. Let me know in the chat. Amazing. Perfect. Okay, cool. Everything goes well. So let's start with the presentation. In the meantime, if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. So what is the Fully Booked Translator Formula? So its own name, it's a formula. It's a process that you can implement as a freelance translator or as a small boutique translation agency. So it's for you to be able to get on a consistent basis clients and leads using email marketing, LinkedIn prospecting, and content marketing. 3 different client acquisition strategies. And of course, the idea is for you to be able to reach the best results that I have helped colleagues to reach, which was, let's say, 6K, 10K per month, like 5-figure months. Perfect. So if you have any questions, either Messenger or in the comments, and I will be addressing them throughout the live together today. So as you see here on your screen, you can see all the steps that we take. Okay, so it's for you to be able to reach your financial freedom and your financial goals. Not everyone has as a goal to reach 6K annual income. Okay. But definitely, if your goal is to increase your income or to have a consistent annual income or monthly income, this program can help you to reach your financial goals and to gain stability, okay, to your actually workflow. So let me know if you have any questions related to that. As you see here on your screen, you can see all the steps that we take. We start by identifying your ideal clients like we did yesterday. We discussed a lot about the necessity and the importance of actually knowing who is your ideal client, because if you do not know them in theory, how you're supposed to know them, you know, also practically to find them and contact them or make yourself visible in front of them in a strategical way. Of course, based on the information of your ideal client avatar, we're going to optimize your online presence, including your LinkedIn profile. We focus on LinkedIn because it's the most powerful platform when it comes to lead generation nowadays, but also because all of our clients are there, and it's a professional network, which means that all of the people there are willing to do business. That's why they created their profile, so they're more likely to accept an inquiry from you, and of course to make an inquiry to you, to ask you for a possible collaboration. Then we draft your emails and messages, because we're going to run 2 different campaigns, email marketing and LinkedIn prospecting, based on templates. We compile your prospect list, because many of you, if not all of you, you mentioned yesterday that if you know in theory your clients, you do not know how to compile a list with your ideal clients. So that's included in the program. And of course, we're going to run your target campaigns throughout the program, because the main difference between this program and any other course that exists out there is the implementation part. You're going to implement. It's not going only to be in theory, what we're discussing here, but you're going to take action to do the work. So it's for you. Perfect. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us live. So as for you to be able to run the campaigns, to adjust them in case it's needed, and also to be able to see results. The last part focuses on content that converts, how you'll be able to create content for your ideal clients. Most of the people that they join the masterclass, you would like to start gaining direct clients, and clients like from working with agencies to start getting direct clients. So creating content also was the main reason of the masterclass. And it's the last part. It's the 3rd client acquisition strategy that we teach throughout the Fully Booked Translator Formula. And of course, as you see here in the circle, the idea is to become the good expert in your field of expertise, just to build the trust that the ideal clients, the direct clients want. The main difference between working with agencies and direct clients, the fact that the direct clients, most of the times, they don't have the linguistic background to evaluate your linguistic skills. So sample of your work or taking a test is not the way to go. So you need to build trust, to trust you and to give you work. And that comes through a proven process that I'm teaching in the Fully Booked Translator Formula, how you will be able to build that trust the fastest way, and to be able to get projects and clients from your direct clients, the ideal clients. It's a 3-month, 12-week, to be more precise, business mentorship program. So we're not going to teach you how to become a translator through this actually 12-week program, but it's actually helps you to enter the translation market if you're starting out, or to scale up if you've been in the industry for a while and you would like to earn more, to find more clients or high-paying clients, or if you're already satisfied with your workflow or your income, you can work less and earn more by implementing that kind of formula. So no matter what your starting point, this program can help you to see results and to take you to the next level of your career. So we start with the basics here. So you can take a screenshot. You can do it on your own by participating in such a program. It will save you so much time. You will be able to do that properly and with the right help. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Let me know where are you watching me from. I see 13 people already watching us. I would love to hear, where are you watching us from, guys? So we start by identifying your ideal client avatar. So if you struggle, if you didn't get the right help through the free masterclass, because it's really difficult out of 100 people to get the help that you want, this is going to be a very specific small group of people that we're going to work on a one-to-one basis. No one leaves the program without having identifying their ideal clients. So we're going to identify your ideal client. We're going to define your unique selling proposition. We're going also to optimize your online profiles based on SEO, search engine optimization tactics. We're going to create also based on emails and messages templates, your email marketing campaign and your LinkedIn prospecting campaign, how you will be able to start making yourself visible in front of your ideal clients using email marketing or LinkedIn prospecting. I teach both methods because the Fully Booked Translator Formula is a comprehensive client acquisition strategy mentorship program where we are going to focus on both traditional and more modern ways of getting clients. So email marketing is for the clients that they would like to be contacted in a more traditional way, but we always teach LinkedIn because it's the most powerful platform right now to generate clients and projects. When we are getting started in the program, you're going to compile your prospect list. You're going to learn how in just 10 minutes per day, you'll be able to find thousands of your clients and create lists with thousands of your clients. As you to know that the actual marketing and client acquisition strategy that you create throughout the 12-week program is actually sustainable enough. There is also hands-on training on how to use LinkedIn properly, and it's mind-blowing. You're going to find a decision maker, one or more in case they are. You're going to contact your ideal clients. That's really powerful because you will have all the help that you need and support to get out of your comfort zone. No more excuse like I don't have the time, or I feel the imposter syndrome, or I lack confidence. No, you will get all the support that you need in the systems and operations just for you to be able to reach that point, to get out of your comfort zone, to contact your ideal clients. And of course, you learn how to nurture the relationship with them. For those that would like to create only inbound marketing methods like content creation, the third part, becoming a master, we always teach how to create content strategically, how you will be able, by being active in the translation industry, translating on a daily basis, doing your admin work, to find the time to create the time so for you to be able to have strategically created content for your ideal clients. And also you will learn how the LinkedIn algorithm works. You are going to explore the sales navigator and also automation processes and tools. Some of you only join the program just for the automation process and tools, and I totally get you guys. But we're here, like we discussed yesterday. I have gathered here, let's say, the most common challenges that you've been facing as a freelance translator when it comes to content creation or getting your clients online. So what is your biggest challenge? And you can identify yourself among those that I have gathered here on the slide, but maybe something more. So you can share in the chat. Let me know if I haven't gathered something here. But based on my experience mentoring other colleagues since 2016, I've seen that defining your ideal client is among of the biggest challenges that you're facing when it comes to getting clients online. Optimizing your LinkedIn profile is also one of the main challenges that you have been sharing with me. Finding the decision maker, especially if your ideal clients are very big companies and can be more than one job title, your ideal client that has, maybe that's also one great obstacle of yours when it comes to deciding whom you should address your message to. Contact your clients. Many of you are telling Virginia, I really struggle to contact my clients. I don't know how to start a conversation. I don't know how, as you see here, starting discussion with your clients among also the main challenges. And of course, you mentioned that your biggest challenge is to create content. All of you yesterday in the masterclass, growing your network, because it's really important to know how you will be able properly to grow your network, especially on LinkedIn, so it's for you to increase the opportunities of getting a paid project. And of course, be consistent with your marketing efforts, creating the time for the things that we prioritize. I always insist on that. Many of you at Virginia don't have the time. All of us, we have 24 hours, guys. Even the people that they are creating very big companies and having 6 and 7 figure income, they have the same hours that you do on a daily schedule. So imagine, Zuckerberg or let's say Bill Gates or whoever you admire as a role model in the business and entrepreneurship field, they have the same hours like you do. So for me, it's an excuse, the fact that we say to ourselves, I don't have the time. And sometimes, yes, might be true. Okay, literally, we don't have the time. But it's good to know that with a mindset shift, okay, and the great the use of great tools that exist right now in automations, you'll be able to create the time for the things that you prioritize for your business. So if your prioritization for 2026 is to increase your income or to create stable workflow, or to find high-paying clients, you will find the time, okay, to do all the things that you need. And also people I work with in the 12 weeks, they do everything in 12 weeks, because if I give you 1 year, it will take you 1 year. But if I give you 12 months, it will take you 12 months to reach your goals. So yesterday we discussed a lot about the funnel stages, with the most common mistake that I see when it comes to content creation, and something that we really clarify when it comes to the content marketing strategy creation at the end of the program. The funnel stages, if you do not know where your ideal clients or your network, your audience is, at what stage, then it's impossible for you to create the right content for them. So every stage that you see here on your screen has different needs, okay, different interests and different types of content that you should be creating for them. Also in terms of the type of content, but also the content itself. So as you see, people entering the funnel from the above, so it's the top of the funnel, that's why it's bigger. People are still at the awareness stage. So if you have not been sharing content so far and you're just starting out with your content, then most of the people, if not all of them, in your network, on your LinkedIn account, might be at the top of the funnel, at the awareness stage. So you need to build awareness about you and the problem that you solve. More from middle of the funnel, people that they keep consuming your content, okay, there you need to teach people how to choose a solution, which is the consideration stage. And both bottom of the funnel, which is the smallest one, is the decision stage, explaining why your product offer is the best solution and people are there to buy. What is the most common mistake that I see? That you are creating content for the bottom of the funnel, whereas most of the people in your network are still at the top. So you're losing your time creating content that really doesn't make sense to your own audience, okay? So we start from scratch. So we create the right basis just for you to create the right strategy also when it comes to content creation. I teach 3 different client acquisition strategies because I would really like you to have all the base that you need and all the client acquisition strategies that you need in order for you to grow, but you need to choose, okay? Or maybe you want to do all of them, or maybe you tell me, Virginia, I don't want prospecting, I don't want to contact my clients, I would prefer to be contacted by my clients. I will teach you both, and it's up to you to choose the one that feels more natural to you. Ideally, I would suggest you to implement all of those just for you to get the most out of the program. But if you decide that for you is more, let's say, the indirect ways of getting clients like content marketing, then go for it. If you prefer a more dynamic way of you getting clients, or if you would like faster results, then prospecting would be the way to go. But I teach, as I mentioned, 3 client acquisition strategies. Ideally, I would like you to implement all of the 3. But if you don't, for any reason, choose the ones that really apply to your own personality and types of clients you would like to get, and go for it. You will see results. So yesterday, also during the masterclass, we discussed about my 10K months framework. You can take a screenshot here, guys. I have 2 slides of that because they are 4, 8, 16 steps to create a successful strategy that will take you to 5-figure months and beyond. Of course, myself, I learned through trial and error. You don't need to take it that long for you, okay? We start by setting the goals the smart way, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time frames just for you to get a high chance of achieving your goals. The vision, which is the bigger, let's say, a picture of your future, how you see yourself in 10, 20 years from now. And we break down that into short-term goals and we start implementing them from now in order for you to be able to reach that kind of ideal situation for your future. Numbers, we learn how to use numbers just to be able to evaluate our progress throughout the 12-week program, but also it's good for your business. Actionable steps, the difference between goals and actionable steps. Most of you, when I'm asking you to write your goals, you refer to actionable steps that you need to take, which is a smaller. We break down the goals into actionable steps. And that's what I teach also in the program. Those are very crucial steps just for you to be able to reach your goals, to achieve your goals. As I mentioned earlier, we teach 2 to 3 client acquisition strategies that you need to choose and implement. We change your mindset after you realize that the clients are everywhere, which is mind-blowing. You'll be able to attract clients and you'll be able to find clients everywhere, literally. We focus on expanding your network with the right audience, your ideal clients, just to increase the chance of getting a paid project. And also we focus on the 3% conversion rate that exists in marketing, because as you see here, 3% is the conversion rate, statistically speaking, based on your campaign's purpose. So if your purpose is to get accepted, let's say, or to get a project, if you send 100 messages, 3 will reply positively, and that's very low. People I work with, we start with a 20% conversion rate. That's my goal for you guys. Because you do the right things, okay? You don't try things around blindly. You have a specific process that it really works, that has helped colleagues to actually reach 10K months. So I'm focusing on getting you results faster. And of course, consistency is the key. Marketing, most of your time, Virginia, I'm not into marketing. I don't really like marketing. You don't need to know marketing, or you don't need to be a marketing person. But because of AI, the external situation, the things are becoming more and more competitive. Definitely integrating some methods that will help you to become more visible in front of your ideal clients will help you to differentiate yourself from your competition and to start getting the clients that you want by being passive, in the industry and relating only to referrals. That's the old school, doesn't really work anymore, and we need to become visible. Sometimes you lose jobs and projects for some that are not that competent like you do, because they are into marketing or they're using online methods like LinkedIn to make themselves visible. So you don't need to go out of your comfort zone that much. You just need to create a very strong LinkedIn profile with the right keywords, promoting yourself as the go-to expert. The clients will be able to find you. LinkedIn algorithm will do its own work. So it's not that scary, anymore. And then, of course, it's really important to realize the difference between ideal client target market. If you were participating at the masterclass yesterday, I have sent you 2 preparation exercises in a recorded format via email. And there I explained the difference between ideal client target market. Pain relief and value. Also, we touched a bit during yesterday's masterclass about the difference between value and pain relief. It's really important for you to realize the difference between your value that you offer and the solution that you offer to your clients. Most of you keep focusing on the features of your work instead of the benefits. The clients are not ready yet to find out how you work, but they would be very, very much interested in learning, what is in it for them. And that's what we do in the program, okay? We focus on promoting your value to your ideal clients, you as the go-to expert, so as to build that trust, okay? And that's also the main difference between those that they actually struggle to find projects and those that they are able to charge 40 cents per word. The second ones are those that they have identified the value. They were able to showcase their value through their online profiles. The clients, they really appreciate that, and they were willing to pay higher rates. And prospect list, you will be able to learn how to find clients practically and also the relevant messaging, because main common, let's say, mistakes that I've seen when you contact your clients and you tell them, Virginia, I've been trying to send emails, but no one is getting back to me. I've sent 200 emails and no one is getting back to me. Or I've been trying to contact my clients on LinkedIn, but I get ghosted. Usually, three are the main reasons. Either you are contacting the wrong people, so they're not your ideal clients, so they don't need your services, or your actually message is not relevant enough. That's why you see relevant message. So you need also your messaging to be relevant enough to showcase their relevancy to those people. And third, of course, is your marketing material. If you don't have a company profile or your CVs are not targeted enough, as you realize, you are losing your time contacting, people that they're not interested in buying from you, or you don't have the right tools there to support your efforts. So for me, and the innovation in this program is that I teach you everything that you might need in order for you to close the deal. We don't just create the strategy, we implement the strategy, and we're able to get clients before the program ends. Why is that? Because it's a 360 approach. We start by creating your strategy, we optimize all of your marketing material, we leverage your online presence, and then we implement so for you to be able to get and close the deal with your clients. And you get all the tools that you might need throughout the 12-week program so for you to close the deal. Even you get a script on how to run a discovery call with your ideal client. So when does the 12-week program start? Next week, guys. That's your last chance, because the next round will start in 2027. So for 2026, that's your last chance. What days and times will run? Usually it's Tuesday and Thursday. And the days and times will be set based your own availability. So we're going to have a chat together, okay, to discuss that. So it's going to be usually at 7 p.m. Central European time, but it's something that we can discuss as well, because once you sign up, you will be getting an onboarding form where I will be asking your time zone and your availability, so as for you to be able to adjust, okay, the days and times based on your availability. How the program will be developed if I choose to implement during 1 year instead of 3 months. So the actual active part of the program is of 3 months, like 12 weeks, but you get access to the recordings for a whole year. So on a self-paced format, you can actually keep implementing the program after the completion of the active part. But if you would like my support, accountability, feedback, and so on, you need to do the work during the 12 weeks. Is this clear? So the program itself is of 12 weeks. My support is of 12 weeks, but you get access to all the material of the program, the charts, the discussions, the recordings, the worksheets, everything for a whole year after the program ends. But that's on a self-paced format. Group coaching sessions. No, all the group coaching sessions live will take place during the 12 weeks, the 3 months. But there are 12 coaching sessions, 6 group coaching sessions, 6 Q&A sessions, so 12 in total, okay, 12 in total, and they will be live. They will take place live on a weekly basis. You get access to the recordings right after the completion of the live session, and of course, you get access to the recordings for a whole year. There is also a one-to-one session, okay, that you can claim throughout the 12 weeks, so it's only the one-to-one sessions available also for the 12 weeks. The 1 year that you get is the material, okay, the recordings. Will I get support also? No, it's only for 12 months. If someone would like to work with me after the 12 months, there are ways that we can do that. Either you continue to the next round of the 3-month program, okay, that starts in June, or you decide to work with me on my VIP one-to-one program, okay. There are ways that we can actually format that way of collaboration after the 12 weeks. But what you get from the Fully Booked Translation Formula, the 12-week business mentorship program, is 12 weeks of support, 12 weeks. Who is going to teach? Myself, guys. And thank you so much for the great questions. When does the early bird price expire? It has expired yet by midnight. There's a special offer for those that participate in the masterclass. But if you would like to find out, it's vmentoring.com/FBTF, because we start next week. This price is not valid anymore, and also from 2027 and later in 2026, the prices will be higher. What I mean is that if it's going to be in a group, how does it work? That's a great question. Have you ever participated in a meeting on Zoom meeting, guys? Like when you have a camera on, okay, and also your you have your camera on, and of course your microphone on, so it's for us to be able to meet like we are in person. But because people, they participate are from Canada, from the US, now we have from India, all the European countries, impossible to meet in person, so we use Zoom with open camera and microphones, like we have a live session together. That is how it works. Let me know if you would like me to delve deeper. What does a session look like? Like a Zoom meeting with open cameras and microphones. We set your next assignments, your homework, you get your worksheets, you ask me questions. It's a two-way relationship. And of course, you do the work, you submit your work based on my instructions, you get your feedback, you meet me during a Q&A session to get all of your feedback. And of course, you complete the assignments and we'll continue to the next. By assignments, I mean things that you do for your business and personal growth to help you to reach your goals. How do you work with identifying needs, set goals, and create a plan? Of course, we need to identify your needs initially and to set goals together and to create your plan to achieve them. I do that through the onboarding form and getting you with me on a discussion. So the questions that I'm asking you through the onboarding form, an online form that I will be sending you once you sign up, they really help me to identify your needs based on your current situation, your goals. We set the goals together so as to be practically also achievable. And we create the plan just for you to be able to achieve it. Each of you have different goals and we create different plans, but the process itself that we teach, no matter what your starting point, no matter where you're based in the world, no matter what your language combination, can help you to take you to the next step in your career. That's a great one. I love this one because it really helps me and gives me the opportunity to describe the main difference of this program with any other program that exists out there now. And still, the last 6 years I've been teaching it since 2020. I did a course about marketing, okay? She told me, the lady here, for freelance translators, and it was really helpful, but the trainer was only giving us lots of tips and ideas. I hadn't considered many of them, so it was good, but not very much specific. So the main difference between any other course that you have ever, let's say, purchased in this program is the fact that this is as specific as it gets, which means that during the program, I will be asking you for your feedback through the accountability and progress forms, and I will be able to know if you need extra help so as to add any more material or to adjust my material based on your own needs. So even if the specific structure and modules that they are taught, we always adjust the content based on the participants' needs, so it becomes as specific as it gets. Plus, the fact that we meet live and you have the chance to ask me questions on a weekly basis, that gives you also the opportunity to adjust the material to your own needs and to get the feedback that you want. So during the other courses, you never get feedback. You don't do the work. You don't actually take action. That was a feature that I was missing because I used to purchase any course that existed when I was trying to scale up my business several years ago. And the part that I was missing is the implementation. So it was, let's say, purchasing the courses. Some of them I used to find the time to attend. Some of them are still there pending to watch them. And because I never found the time to actually, be consistent with my, let's say, also CPT efforts, continuous professional development. And then when actually I attended the course or learned many things, when the actual implementation part arrived and I had to do the things for my own business, I had so many questions that actually lacked a lot of information that actually held me back from taking the action that was needed. So I didn't do anything because I didn't know how to adjust it to my own situation. So it was not specific, as the lady here says. And I totally get you guys. That's why this program is so innovative. That's why I have so many testimonials on my YouTube channel and my success stories, vmentoring.com/success stories page. Because people, they do their work and they're able to see results. If you don't take action, you won't be able to see the results. You won't be able to prove me wrong or right, okay? So I think that's the innovative part. Where do the sessions take place? On Zoom, on a Zoom meeting, a paid a Zoom meeting that I will share only with the paid members. What if I cannot attend one session live? Great question. You don't need, of course, the minimum you need to do in order to make the most out of this program is to attend live. But if you miss for any case, any reason, the live session, you'll be able to get access to the recordings right after the completion of the session. So all of the sessions are recorded. You get access to them after the completion of the session right away. And also you get access to them for a whole year. But if you would like to reach 10K months and if you would like to get the best results from this program, I would suggest you to join me live. It's only 1 hour per week. So it's doable. Do you plan on offering another session? No, the Fully Booked Translator Formula, the 3 client acquisition strategy, only runs every January. So if you really need help and support, send me a message or an email at info@vmentoring.com so as for me to find the right solution for you. I think I have answered that question. What's the difference between a course and this program? Don't call it a course because I'm not just teaching, okay? So if you have more questions, send us a message or an email at info@vmentoring.com. Okay, guys. But definitely I can, let's say, also sum up some of the main difference of this program and any other course is the fact that you will get feedback, okay, that you will implement. So all the other courses that exist out there nowadays, they don't give you feedback. You don't take action. You don't implement. So it's impossible for you, okay, to see the results of your activity. So feedback, implementation, accountability. You will have an accountability partner there next to you, okay? Support via dedicated group that you'll be able to ask questions 24 hours, 7 days per week. International community that you'll be able to network with other participants and also to get feedback and to brainstorm with other participants from all over the world. So for me, all of those things are very unique and I'm very proud for this program that I have created. I'm just a starting out translator. Can I still join the program? Great question, guys. Of course, if you participate in the masterclass yesterday that I showcased some success stories of my mentees, that was impressive to see that many starting out colleagues, they were able to actually enter the market successfully and to start getting the first client. So if you're a starting out colleague, you'll be able to get many results, even more than the more well-established colleagues. Why is that? Because you will get support to do the things properly without losing time doing things that actually don't work. You will have your CVs targeted per specialization, okay, cover letters, emails, messages, adjusted to your own situation based on templates that they really work, your LinkedIn profile that showcase yourself as the go-to expert. So imagine having all of those things, your website, your email signature, even a photo shooting if you want to do everything properly within the 12 weeks. That's amazing, guys. I wish I had such a program when I started out. It would have saved me so much time. It took me so many years to find out even how to write a proper CV. So by getting all the support that you need and getting feedback throughout the 12 weeks, you will have everything ready, even portfolios for your direct clients, and of course the strategy and getting clients before the program. And so as a starting out translator is the best solution. I have many success stories of starting out colleagues that they were able to get both direct clients and agencies before the program ended. Erica Matsumoto is one. Mario Gonzalez, Mira Dittmer, you can find all of those people on my YouTube channel. I know my dear client in theory, but not in practice. Can the Fully Booked Translator Formula help me? 100%, because it's very practical, okay, everything. We're not going only to learn things in theory, we're going to do the work, and I'm going to help you to find them online, to compile your prospect list. Does the Fully Booked Translator Formula go through the whole sales process, or not just lead generation, but follow up as well? 100%. If you do the work and if you implement the lead generation, I will be able to help you with the follow-up process as well. But we have included also 7 message sequences for you to be able to follow up. But once you will start implementing and you give me back the most common reactions you get and replies, we will be able to create the follow-up process as well. But keep in mind, we don't only focus on lead generation, we focus also on sales, on how to run a discovery call, all the tools that you need, the scripts, even how to close a 5-figure deal, okay, if you would like to go for higher paying clients. So it's a comprehensive 360 approach where we teach everything, okay, from how to create your strategy, to implement it, to leverage your online presence, to create your marketing materials, your portfolio, even on how to use the tools that you need in order to book a call with your clients, to run a call with your clients, what to tell them, how to run the call, the script, and how to close a 5-figure deal. And of course, because it's live, because we go live, okay, on a weekly basis, you can ask me anything. So you can find out more at vmentoring.com/FBTF. And of course, book a free call with me if you have any more questions. I will share also in the chat my calendar link. Thank you everyone for joining live. Let me know, where are you watching me from? I'm always curious. And also, do you have any more questions? If you're watching the recording, let me know in the chat. We start next Tuesday and I'm so excited. So you still have time to catch up and join us, guys, because the next round will be in 2027. And of course, if you would like more personalized support, send me a message or an email so as to find the right solution for you. We're not in the convincing industry. I don't want to convince people to join my program in case they don't find value in it. I want people that they really find value in my program and they would be benefit by this program to join my program. So for me also, the main reward that I get is also your results, guys. I want you to get your results. So let me know if you have any more questions. I will be going live also the upcoming days, and also in a few minutes from now, in just 10 minutes from now, I'm going live with one success stories of mine a Vietnamese translator that she's based in the US, and she joined my 12-week program, and now she's in my VIP 6-month one-to-one business mentorship program, and she's going to share all of her experience working with me. So join us live in just 10 minutes from now. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye for now.